Hey peeps, it's Tripl-L, and I'm here to bring you the One Piece chapter 836, my thoughts and my impressions, and we're just doing it with impressions. So, One Piece is usually one of the first videos I upload on Thursday mornings, but I had seen spoilers for this One Piece chapter, and I just wasn't feeling it, so I left it for the last. Anyway, this chapter continues the ongoing struggle of Lola's dad being about to be attacked. And you know, it's overall okay, it's getting kind of dragged out now, but this chapter actually did give us something that I feel is very important. Aside from all the character introductions of Cracker's power and his incredible 860 billion bounty. Is it billion? No, that's million. 860 million bounty. Apologies guys, tired. There's some interesting things going on with the mechanics of Big Mom. One of the biggest things is Nami pulling out the Vivre card has become so much more of a thing than it could have been, because now it's to the point where the Vivre card, because it's based on the user's soul, it carries the power of Big Mom's soul, and that's really causing an issue for the homies. And that was totally unpredicted. I did not think that it would affect him to that degree. But since Big Mom is pretty much playing around with souls, it makes sense that something that carries her soul would have that much value to the things that were created thanks to that. So when we look at that, and then we look at another thing in this chapter, it's very dubious. It's Cracker's statement that while the giant-headed man might be, oh, what's his name? Pound, yeah. While Pound might be his original, he has no relation to him. It's very weird. And the exact wording of those that exchange is still very strange. Let me see if I can just pull it up, because I need to read it out loud for this to be understood. Let's see. Well, first off, we find out, of course, Big Mom doesn't care if Pound dies in an accident, but that's pretty drastic. It makes sense that Big Mom wouldn't care. Well, here's the thing that is really weird. This is what Pound is saying. Well then, let this fact sink in. I mean, I could very well be your father. So that's Pound. And then Cracker responds, perhaps you were my original, but you're not mine now. According to Mama, her previous 43 husbands are just random group of outsiders with no blood relation whatsoever. And then Pound brings it up that what about his daughters? He is related to them, they're his flesh and blood. So there seems to be some interesting mechanics going on here. And I'm not exactly sure what it is, and I don't want to think about it too much because I do not want to be grossed out beyond a certain degree. But there may be a scenario where Big Mom mixed in her devil fruit power when she was making her children, and if that's the case, things could get very strange very quickly. Other things that we got in this chapter, and this is a pretty important thing as well, was Brûlé smashing the mirror. When the mirror was smashed, Luffy was freaking out, but Chopper was saying something. Chopper made the moment to tell Luffy to come here, because it sounds like he's going to tell him a secret. So if that does end up happening, that'll be it might be a game changer in terms of this fight. Really, I want to get out of here now. Luffy is fighting someone who is very strong. We also see another weird effect with Cracker, that it seems that the fear of him is making the homies kind of wither. So does that mean fear affects the soul process, the souls that are infused? Just the fear of it? Or maybe because if the thing with Big Mom, and if she is actually integrating her soul powers into her children, then maybe because of that nature, maybe that's why the homies are so weakened in the presence of Cracker. It's very strange. This mini expedition into this forest has given us a lot of very strange things going on. And really, I'm tired of the strange things. I kind of just want to continue. But Cracker is a formidable opponent. So I'm excited to see what Luffy's going to do. Yeah, I wish other characters could take the spotlight, but other characters have been rendered mute by weird devil fruit powers. Hopefully Chopper and Carrot will be able to get out of their Sue and out of their mirror predicament, and hopefully Luffy will be able to make quick work of Cracker. We also found out that the Vince Smoke wedding is happening tomorrow in manga time, so let's hope we can get out of that forest before the wedding happens. And then we find out that Big Mom is specifically after, or might have heavy interest in the Vinsmoke science and technology, which makes sense. She probably is still pursuing giantification experiments. Anyway, guys, I think I'll leave it there. Overall, the One Piece chapter, I liked it. I'm kind of fatigued, and I just kind of want to get past this. It had a lot of really nice moments, but I just want to get answers now. I don't want any more questions. I want answers. But anyway, peeps, till next time. Whew, have a good day.